60 Vision TV. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Please tell a friend about my program. Looking forward to catching up with my dude. He's been on the show several times. He's becoming a regular now. And I would love his point of view on the recent deaths of some very important rappers. Ladies and gentlemen, on the line, Avenue Trey. What up, man?
Shit, what's going on, man?
Oh,
Shit,
man.
Appreciate you for bringing me back, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always appreciate the conversation, man. And now, refresh my memory because I've been moving so fast. Aside from our little mix-up yesterday on the phone, have we talked about Young Dolph before that? Did we talk about Young Dolph?
Yeah,
we did, right? That's what I thought. We did a whole
yeah.
show on Dolph. That's right. Okay, cool. All right, I'm ripping and running. So let's kind of catch up, man. We did talk about Dolph, and he's still in the news, unfortunately, for bad reasons, man. Black Youngsta just recently performed Shake Some at a club in Dallas, and Shake Some is a diss towards Young Dolph that he made when Dolph was alive. And here he is, a month after Dolph is gone, recording it, performing it. And also, not only that, dog, I don't know if you've heard about this, but apparently he took a picture of him in front of another picture of Dolph's tomb. I mean, not the actual, he didn't go to the actual tomb, but he actually, I guess it was like some green screen type shit or something like that. But,
Yeah.
Man, dog, talk to me, man. These guys Black Youngsta's not young either. He's like 33, man. You wonder why the kids are wilding out. And then they're looking at their elders do the same.
Oh, yeah, man. Hip-hop is you got a responsibility, man. And right now, it looks like a classic case. Like when me and OG rapped to you the other day, man, we were talking about this. Black Youngster's just trying to, like, clout chase, man, and trying to cash in where he fit in. Trying to get that buzz because, Dolph is no longer here with us. And for one, you know what I'm saying, I don't even respect Young Dolph. I mean, not Young Dolph, but Black Youngster. For the simple fact that, dog, you don't disrespect the dead, my nigga. Even when Mobb Deep and Tupac were going at it, they pulled a certain song from the radio because Mobb Deep was going in on Tupac. Because once he died, they let it go. They understood, let it go. Long live Young Dolph. Much respect. Love the man. Love the brother. Wish I could have got, acquainted with more music, more material. But Black Youngster's a clout chaser, man.
Man.
And if anybody's a real G, they're not respecting. Nobody disrespecting the dead like that. Even with my enemies that's no longer here. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk about them. I don't talk about them smoking on them. I don't talk about any of that, man, because it's a wrap. Yeah. I'm here, they're not. The next chapter. You know what I'm saying? What we learned going forward is don't do what Black Youngster did. Because Black Youngster, there's only a matter of time before the same thing turns around and happens to him. You live by the sword, man, you die by it.
Yeah, man, and it's just bringing bad energy, dog, back home. I'm not really, I don't know. I do believe that if you put a lot of negative out, that it's going to come back to you. And if you put a lot of positive out, it'll come back to you. That's one thing I do believe. I don't know if that's karma. I don't know what it is, but I do believe the energy you put out is the energy that you get. And, man, when you're up there performing songs like that, dog, and then he doubled down on it and said, I don't give a F what y'all think, blah, 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 wrote a whole thing on Instagram and just like, damn, he doubled down on that shit, man.
I mean, yeah, like OG said, like Black Youngster, all of them are thirsty right now, man, because they don't have nothing in the chamber for real. So they trying to feed off of momentum since Young Dolph, Long Live Dolph, is a hot topic right now. And everybody is trying to like capitalize off of his, you know what I'm saying, like the way he went out, and it's highly unfortunate, but people like to do that, and it's sad. But, to the viewers that are just fans of, the other party, they're going to keep on jamming. They don't care, For them, it's just entertainment. But for us, it's reality. That's the sad part.
It's like you're not watching a movie, people. You know what I'm saying? This is like people are really dying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's no, like, you know what I'm saying? This ain't on no Illuminati type shit. This ain't no movie. This is real life. Like, hey, bruh, what you say out here can get you killed. and then for doing the right thing in your own town, get you killed apparently because people walking around with the hatred in their eyes because they don't like how you're perceived generally in the eyes of the community and the people of the town. That's what they really hate.
Oh,
Instead
you
of
know what?
like,
There's Slim right there.
yeah,
Hold on, all right. Let me see if I
got
can get him on. Boom. Let's see.
that.
Merge with Avenue Trey. Yo, Slim. You there, Big Slim?
Yeah, it's Big Slim, bro.
What up, man? You there, Trey?
Okay.
Yeah, man. What's going on, OG? We trying to get you, man.
We're at the studio, man. We're at the studio trying to get it in, man. Nigga trying to make shit happen, man. My bad, bro.
Hey, it's all good.
That shit slipped my mind, bro. And nigga was there working with some youngsters and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to put some shit together.
Hey, you're here, so I appreciate it, man. I don't know if Trey got to tell you, but I don't know what happened to the recording the other day, but that shit just came out crazy. And it wasn't just your file; it was whatever was in the air that day was just not working. So it wasn't anything on your end. But I appreciate you taking some time out, man. We were just talking about Young Dolph. And how Black Youngsta is he did the Shake Something song, and he also took a picture of himself in front of a picture of Young Dolph's tomb. He's just doubling down on all this and stuff. You know what I mean? What's your point of view on that?
Yeah, man. I just feel like it's really just like clout chasing. Just at the end of the day, like for album sales, for attention, and LA is, pretty much got the spotlight on us right now with this whole situation with all the killings going on with these, celebrities and a lot of stuff going on out in California. So it's like, I feel like it's just more so just like crowd chasing at this point because what's been done has been done at this point. You feel me? Like, what more is to do, like, at this point? You feel me? Like, you would let the, dead rest. You feel me? Long live. You feel me? The dead. You feel me? Soldiers out in these streets. At the end of the day, you feel me? It's like we all playing a dirty game. You feel me? So it's like at the end of the day, my nigga, like niggas be holding grudges, and that's why we can never get forward. You feel me? Because the grudges is so deep. It's like, okay, and we gonna hold grudges for the rest of our lives. My nigga, plus we just gonna keep killing each other, and we gonna die. And just, you know what I'm saying? Like at that point, it's just like who the fuck off? You know, but besides that, to me, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? To me, it's just, it is what it is at this point. Niggas got, you know what I'm saying, inside, things that they dealing with. So they got to deal with those problems, Nobody can, tell nobody what they going through or nobody know what the next man going through. Nobody's walking in nobody else's shoes or anything like that. So all you can do is just, try to tell somebody something uplifting and try to help them, you feel me, and try to stay on some positive ground, you feel me, because out here it's a lot of, negativity, and at the end of the day, shit, we all trying to make something happen, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all trying to make something happen out here, really. So it's like, shit, we gotta try to make something happen together, or we just gonna keep killing each other and shit. What we gonna do, that's what our culture gonna be. But at the end of the day, I just, just do me, though, and how to uplift and, push, more of a positive mindset towards, life, because at the end of the day, that's what you gotta speak, life or death, it's all about life or death in this world. So you gotta choose your, your poison or your fruit or whatever it is. You feel me?
Man, that's OG Big Slim right there. Now let's move on, because we didn't even get to mourn for 2 weeks before we heard about the death of Slim 400. Woke up and saw the video of him pretty much fighting for his life up until the last second of his life. I would love both your thoughts on this, and we could start with Trey and then move on back to Big Slim. When you heard about Slim 400, man, what were your thoughts, and could that have been, could Slim have done something differently that day?
I mean, what would we have done differently? And honestly, I think Slim 400, he chose to, do some things that distance himself from a lot of the turmoil, where he's from. I feel like he was just trying to build his brand up, He was in movies like that. You remember that movie Shake Back? You know?
Nah, but I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, Shake Back's a good movie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was Slim 400 was in there. You know,
He
Slim
was an
400 was
entertaining
a snap.
cat. He was a very entertaining
Yeah,
dude. Just life, just he seemed like full of life, even though he almost lost his life a couple times before he ultimately did.
yeah. Like you know, he was a very good dude, very talented individual. You know, I wish you know what I'm saying. Like I was watching, you know, the snowball effect of his career. You know, like how he was, you know, building up. You know, he was getting higher and higher. And it's like, you know, when I get the news, my OG on the phone, he calls in. He was like, "Hey, did you hear about what happened to Slim 400?" I'm like, "Damn, what happened?" And that's when he just, you know, told me they found him. You know what I'm saying, somewhere. And I'm like, it's all on the news. You know, rest in peace to that brother. You know what I'm saying. My heart goes out to his family. You know, hope that you know what I'm saying. Everything you know gets resolved because right now I can only imagine what LA feels like right now.
Feels like the '90s all over again, man.
Mm.
Feels like the '90s. I can't even lie. And I was a civilian. I wasn't even in that life, but I mean, it was a war zone, man. And this is war, dog. And I just hope we can turn it back around, man. OG Big Slim, talk to us about Slim 400, man.
Yeah, man. So, man, I mean, Slim 400, man, I mean, he seemed like a solid cat. And, you know, that shit was crazy, bro. Just like watching his whole, you know, situation happen, you know, like that shit was crazy, bro. Like, just for a person to walk up on him and just bust on him like that, like just at his place at home, like comfort, you know what I'm saying? Like, that let me know right there, bro. Like, once I seen that, like, oh, okay, it wasn't like no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, from what I think, like, no crip or blood shit. Like, but I think it was more so like some like personal shit. So I feel like he was comfortable enough to walk up on that man like that. You feel me? Like, so, like any other nigga probably wouldn't have walked up on him like that. You feel me? So that's just my take on it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, long live Slim 400. You feel what I'm saying? Treetop Power Rules. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a solid cat. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? A nigga like me, you feel me? I just feel like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Niggas gotta stay woke, bro. Like, niggas gotta keep their eyes open, bro, because it seems like every time niggas get caught slipping out here, it's always because niggas distracted, bro. So if you're going to be out here in the field, man, keep your eyes open, bro, for sure. So, you know what I'm saying? And make sure that you keep your mind focused on something positive and keep God in your life, you know?
Mm. Damn. Let me ask you, Big Slim, specifically, since you do music as well. What are your thoughts on how rappers should move when they're traveling, you know, city to city, state to state, specifically if they're tied back to a gang? You know what I'm saying? Like a rapper with gang ties, how should they move when they're not only in other cities, but in your own city now, it seems like.
You should definitely move armed security or arm somebody that's legally armed with you. Feel me? Because niggas ain't playing out here and niggas ain't trying to take no losses. Feel me? So just make sure that you got them, you know, them legitimate metal pieces and you good. You feel me? And you handle your business how you handle it. Niggas choose to be idiots and put themselves in that position to, you know, make a fool of themselves. 9 times out of 10, you don't have to worry about that because you have somebody who's really, you know what I'm saying, trained and ready for that action. So, you know, you're the type of person who is, you know what I'm saying, in a position, you know what I'm saying, to where you could have security out here. Ain't nothing wrong with it, bro, because at the end of the day, it's too many people that's been killed without security. So you got to make sure that you know what I'm saying, keep your mind right out here. You feel me? Because it's all about the music at the end of the day. Niggas is trying to see who get the most music and who, you know what I'm saying, music gonna live on. If you ain't out here to make music, nigga, your music died with you, bro. So you gotta make sure that you know what I'm saying, try to stay positive and keep, you know what I'm saying, producing and staying, you know what I'm saying, prolific and inspirational and uplifting, bro.
Yeah, man. Shit, not even a week passed, a week about, and here we go. Once Upon a Time in LA concert. And I remember reading the lineup, and just thinking something's gonna pop off. You know, I wasn't worried about the people who were there to see E40 and Ice Cube and Snoop, because they're all 45, 50. They ain't tripping, right? I was looking at the other lineup of the other stages, like, oh shit, we got a Crip, a Blood, Essay, Crip, Blood. Like, I was literally going down the line. I was like, damn, something bad's gonna happen. And then just like within 48 hours, man, it seemed like my thoughts were true. Talk to me, dog. Trey first, and then I would love to end it with Big Slim. Trey, you know, talk to me about Drakeo, and when you heard what happened, what were your initial thoughts?
Shit, my initial thought when I heard Drakeo, heard the news about him, you know what I'm saying? Once again, his big homies out there, you know, big homie gave me the call, and the way he broke it down for me, like how we lost Drakeo, was like almost like we just lost another homie, you know? Like he was that close, you know? And from what, you know, what was told to me, to my knowledge and level of understanding, you know, he was really, you know what I'm saying, about his grind, about his business, but he came into conflict with multiple different bloods from multiple different hoods. And one thing about, you know, the streets and the music, you know, sometimes the two kind of like, you know, they don't mix too well for certain things, you know, but still, I do find it kind of, you know, fishy, like how, you know, when certain people are asked not to have the Crips come deep at a certain function, but it's okay for the, you know, the other side to be deep as fuck. And then for something to hash out like that over a simple, you know, exchangement of, I don't know if it was exchangement of words, but, you know, it resulted in him losing his life. And I feel like, you know, that ain't right, man. And I pray for LA, pray for all the soldiers across, you know, the world. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Yes, it's soldiers, because they are at war, man. And my thing, dog, is, and Big Slim, maybe you'll feel me on this. Like, when I look at a rapper, I could tell if they're fronting with their money, right? Like, you see some rappers, you'd be like, that's not his Lamborghini, those aren't his chains. But when I looked at Drakeo, I was like, Drakeo really got that. That's really his. He was really getting that bag. But I say that to say this, dog. There shouldn't have been anyone who would be able to even get within arm's length of Drakeo that wished to do harm to him that night, because he should have security. He should be paying top dollar for security. I mean, if you have $500,000 worth of chains, there's no reason why, like someone said earlier, you don't have 3 or 4 armed guards, you know what I'm saying, there to protect you. But Big Slim, man, talk to me about Drakeo, man, your whole thoughts on that situation.
Man, like, you know, that's all we've been playing. It's like every time somebody passes, all we do is, you know, we play their music, their numbers go up, and their numbers up and everything. It's like, nigga that's been playing Drakeo, you know, because, like, man, like, he was you know, a good trophy out here, you feel me? They knew what they wanted to get. They wanted to get him out the way. That nigga had some hot music, you feel me? That nigga shit was cracking, like, and bro was really talented, bro. So it's like, you know, like, that's how it goes, bro. Like, you know, if you beefing with niggas and you out here, set tripping and you gang banging, you know, out here in these streets, you got to make sure that you know, that you prepare for, you know what I'm saying, situations like this. Because niggas take their hood very, very serious. Feel me? So, nigga, if you banging on wax out here, you know what I'm saying, my advice to you is make sure you keep some metal around you, my nigga, because, you know what I'm saying, situations like, you know, what happened with the homie Drakeo, you feel me? And, you know, Drakeo, man, like, it's just crazy to see. You know, my little bro put me up on him, you feel me? And, you know, I just really started getting up on bro, like, when he got out of prison, like, but I've been, like, listening to his music when he first came out, like, but my brother, from my little brother, but then, like, I started listening to his shit more with myself, like, when he started making songs with, like, Dina and shit like that when he got out of prison and shit, so kind of started like having my own little feeling for him, you feel me, and playing his music and shit, and it's just crazy, like, how fast he dies. Like, every time, like, a nigga that I really, like, get up on low key, that I feel like is somebody I can contact, like my nigga Nick, rest in peace, bro. Like, I never got to meet him, bro, but I pulled up over there to go try to meet him, and I saw Black Shine hanging out, feel me, but I wouldn't like. I'm not the nigga that just hang around and just stomp niggas and try to. You know what I'm saying? I pull up. I do me. I do what I do. You feel me? And it seemed like the niggas who I was like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas who I feel like is somewhat is like as far as me. You know what I'm saying? Lyrically, musically, on my level. You feel me? Out here on the West Coast, like from the actual streets, like I feel like niggas is getting taken out. So right now, what niggas gotta do is just, you know what I'm saying, keep making hot music and see who, you know what I'm saying, who's gonna take this shit over,
Man, Avenue Trey, I know you always have stuff going on, man. I want you to promote whatever you want. The floor is yours, and then right after that, we'll pass it over to Big Slim.
Got you. Me and Big Slim, we actually we doing a Avenues Originals and King Mind Records collaboration. You know what I'm saying? With the clothes and the music, you know, we really pushing both brands. You feel me? So be on the lookout. You know what I'm saying? And other upcoming artists, you know what I'm saying? Like, go support King Mind Records, King Mind Cola, you know, Wizzy Snow, 301 Tone, Fizzy Snow, K Ducey. She's up there, you know what I'm saying? Of PTAF. He's out there, you know, making a change, making a comeback. So, you know, support these artists. And follow me on 3100 _Avenues _Originals. And thanks again, Dusty, and support Dusty Vision TV.
Thank you, man. It's always a pleasure, man. I love your vibe, dog. Big Slim, man.
Likewise.
Tell us where we can find your music and all that.
Yeah, man, you can find my music on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm dropping some music on YouTube soon. Spotify, all major platforms. You can follow me at King Mind Cola at King Mind Cola. You can follow me at King Mind Cola on Instagram, and you can also follow me at Instagram. I'm not Instagram, but Twitter at Victorious Cola. That's Victorious KOLA on Twitter. And yeah, man, you know, we out here, King Mind, you know what I'm saying? That's something that's really, you know, dear, you know what I'm saying, to me. And that's, you know, a movement, you know. Trey, that's my nigga from the Avenues. And, you know, we just out here, you feel me, trying to, you know, make it happen. You feel me? Like, and show, you know, that it could be done without, you know, killing people and just, you know, destroying. So we trying to make it happen, man. And, you know, 2022, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of music coming out, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, y'all be on the lookout for that. So, for sure.
Yeah, man. Dog, Trey, like I said, it's always a pleasure. And maybe you can connect or make the connection to where I can have Big Slim on my show sometime in 2022, man. I would love to interview you, Slim, and get to know your story.
Oh, yeah,
Let's do that, bro.
Cool. Gentlemen, man, you guys have a great Christmas. I thank you again for coming back on tonight due to the mishap that we had the other night. And, yeah, man, wish you guys the best, and I'll definitely be in touch with you, Trey.
Already, man. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
You too, fellas. Peace.
Happy New Year, buddy. Peace.
Just give me a little bit of peace.